Hi guys, I'm going to talk about Schoology. Schoology is an awesome resource that we have. I use it every single day, and I just want to share with you some of the nuggets on how you could use this in your own classroom. So the first thing that I'm going to say is that when you're utilizing Schoology, you will want to put a picture on whatever subject you're going to use, whichever ones of these that the students are going to visit. So my health one we don't use very often, so I did not put a picture. But here's how you put a picture. When you click into the course, there's this space right here, and most of you will just have a blank, like these blue ones here. So when you click into that course, right up here it says edit picture. It's going to allow you to choose whatever picture. You can attach a file, or you can use one of their pre-established pictures, your choice. I like to attach a file because then the students are like, yes, okay, I know the dream big one, okay, or the numbers one, and I could say that and it's real quick. They can pick it up. The next thing I'm going to talk about is announcements. If you need to get something out to the whole class very quickly, after they get used to using Schoology often, they could get in the habit of going and checking the announcements right away. We use the announcement piece to make our lunch choice every single day. I created this Bitmoji classroom, and it has lots of little links in it that the kids like to click on. We have a pet otter, and they watch a different otter video. But I throw this up there so that they can, it's new every single week. I can fix the links in there, and they can just check it and see if there's anything that new that they can click on. So every morning they come in, they will see this thing right here. It says just classroom, and they know to click on it. This is posted in announcements. So to do an announcement, you can get as fancy as you want. Maybe you just want to send out a little thing that says test on Friday. So we would put that, and we could insert a link. That's what I did here with the classroom. I put a link there. I could put a fancy picture here. I could, whatever kind of things I wanted to do. I could do a voice recording, any of those things for this announcement. But for it to pop up as an announcement, I'm going to click this little box here and then post. And when I go back to my main screen, just my Bellevue screen, you'll notice that it's right here at the top. Test on Friday. It'll pop up there until I take it down. It's linked up to do most recent. So then you could get a message out to the students right away, and you wouldn't have to wait. I'm going to go very quickly through the next part. I could probably spend a whole lot of time on the next part, but I'm going to be real short because I don't have much time to spend. So any of the things that I go over here, you have more questions on, please make sure you ask me about it later. I use this mostly for math. I do some in the reading section, but mostly I use it for math. So I'm going to show you what my math looks like. It's a little messy right now, but I use it for differentiation. I could put up assignments that are just for certain students, and when I do that, only certain students can see it, and then I see when they're turned in. So to do this, we're specifically working on multiplication, so I have something that I'm attaching to this assignment, but I'm going to add an assignment, and I'm going to title it, I'm going to say just Math Thursday. Now, if I have something to attach to it, like a file, a PDF, a PowerPoint, something like that, I could either attach a file or I could attach a Google Drive assignment. If I attach a Google Drive assignment, when the kids open it, there will be an individual assignment for each of them. I could throw a link in here if I'm linking it to a YouTube video. I'll get to resources in a little bit. I can make an audio recording, but I want to put a date on that and a point value to it, or I might want it to be ungraded. So it may just be something for practice and I don't want to ungrade it. I'm sorry, and I don't want to grade it. But if it's a formative or a summative, I want to mark that so that I can put it into the grade book, and I'll show you how to do that in just a little bit. And then if I wanted to assign it just to certain students, I would do individually assign, and their names come up real quick. So let's say that I was assigning to Ricky. So I would just start typing in and his name will come up because he's in my classroom. If I didn't have something to attach here, I could just put this as a landing page. So say we did a worksheet. Each of the kids had a different worksheet that they were working on, and I don't want to collect them all. I would get the worksheets out to the kids. When they're all done, I would have them take a picture on their iPad. And then they could, on their iPad, they could link into Schoology and submit their picture up to this, and I wouldn't have to collect any papers at all, which is really nice. This provides that landing page for it. I would do create, and it's going to pop down here on the bottom, Math Thursday. You could also use this. The district has all of our formatives and summatives, that paper copy sort of thing, that we need to take already made, and we could just throw them onto our Schoology. So for this, we might use our resources. This is where resources comes in. This is like our file cabinet. So as we build over in courses, we're going to make sure we save those over to resources. If we don't save them over to resources, then they're going to disappear at the end of the year. They'll stay on there as long as the year goes on, and then poof, they're gone. But if you build them and then you save them to resources, which is a button I'll show you in just a little bit, you will have this file cabinet. The district also has a file cabinet. So I'm going to use group because I belong to the 5th grade group. And I'm going to find the resources that they have there. All of us belong to our grade level group. In the PDFs, it'll just transfer it over like a PDF, but I want the actual one that it will grade it for me. It's going to be the puzzle piece, and I want to add to course, specifically the numbers course or math, and it'll ask me, hey, what do you want to do? How many points is this worth? When is it due? What is its category? What kind of grading? And of course, this is outside corner 1 because that ended today. And then we add, and it's up there for the kids to do. And I don't have to do any of the grading unless it's a short answer one. The one thing I will caution you on this one, you'll want to go in and edit. There is this button right here. It says disabled, and you'll send it out and you'll say, okay, we're going to do this assessment. And the kids will go and try to access it and be like, I can't get in it. I've had it happen a million times. You got to go ahead and enable. This allows you can limit the time that they're in there for, but when you press enable, then they can go ahead and take the test. You can add lots of different types of assignments here. You could create your own assessments. You can just add files if you just want them to see a paper, or you could put a link in there. That's what I did right here with the multiplying by power of 10. That's a video that they have access to. They can go to here. It'll take them to YouTube and listen to it. You can create a discussion where the kids have to answer in. You can add a page because you can create a whole lesson and have it there on a page and have it interactive that the kids can do. I have not gotten that brave yet, so I don't have one of those, but I do have a media album. I really like this. When we did a snowman, we created snowmen, and I wanted everybody to be able to see them. It's kind of like Seesaw creating a portfolio, but this allows all the kids to see them at once. So once I create this album, the kids can go in there and add their media to the bunch, and then we can see it all at once. We do this for Thanksgiving where it's disguise a turkey, and everybody can throw their picture in there, and we can all see it as one. Let's see, the last thing, like I already said, you need to save your things over to resources. The last thing that I want to talk about is grading, so that maybe this power of 10 task cards. I can go in here and grade it. I would do it on my iPad because it's easier for me to use the pen, but the students have already submitted assignments. I can go in here. Here's the pen that I can use to draw, or if I'm doing it on my, William got decorative with his. If I'm doing it on my iPad, it's going to be a little bit easier because I can use my stylus. But I give these all a grade, and then I'm ready to put it into the grade book. So I just press Power School here. And I'm going to sync grades. If you have not done configuration of your gradebook for Schoology, you'll have to do that step. If you need to do that step, please come see me. I can help you out on how to configure it because it takes a little more time than I have here. But the Power 10 task cards that we've been working on, I want to sync them. So I would press the sync button and it's going to say queued. It's not going to pop up yet. I got to leave this page and then it will let me see that it's been synced up once I go back because it's really instantaneous. Of course I said that and it's taking longer, but yeah, it'll sync up here soon and it'll be there in the gradebook. So like I said, if you have any questions, if you need any help, I use this every single day. It's very, very handy for me to do some work at home and throw it up there and have it ready for everybody the next week. I can build my content early, and it cuts down on the papers. So come to me if you have any questions, and I hope this helped. Bye.